Jai Hind everyone. Today I came with the next topic to discuss about Iran, Israel, and USA war. Although it was going on for a very long time, but still I was just backing to make the video on this topic. Means the first attack of America and Israel means uh, together both nations attacked on Iran only. There was a fully planned attack on Iran. Means as Modi ji left from Israel on 27th of this February only, and Israel attacked along with USA on Iran on 28th. Means there was a difference of some 24 hours only. So there is a some of the people those consider that it was a failure of the Indian agencies also, that India was not having full information about it, that India that Israel is about to attack on Iran, and still Prime Minister Narendra Modi was into the Israel only. So which kind of a impact would be there on the people of the Iran and on the government of the Iran? So I don't consider like this, because if Modi ji was there, so still Iran understand that which kind of a relation India keeps with Iran and Israel, and there is a non-aliasing movement of India. So because of which people understand the current scenario of the India and of other countries. But if you talk about Israel, so and of America also, so right now, whenever I'm recording this video, so there is a some of the news that there is a ceasefire that has been declared in between Israel, USA, and Iran only. But if you talk about the respond of the Iran, so Iran isn't ready with it. Iran is saying that there is a some of the terms and conditions of Iran, until those will be completed, they will never ever open the Strait of Hormuz. So Strait of Hormuz will be opened with some of the terms and conditions of Iran's only. Although America is just facilitating to make it done, but still Iran isn't ready to do so. And there is a concern about Pakistan also recently, that Pakistan is facilitating the peace deal in between USA, Israel, and Iran. But so there was a concern regarding India also, that Pakistan is doing this kind of a foreign activity, and in whichever there is a news of facilitating the peace deal in between both nations. So how is India monitoring about it? So as recently today only, as I saw into the news, that our foreign external affairs minister as Jaishankar said that India is a broker hai. Means India is observing Pakistan to be broker only. Means Pakistan is the country whoever does the brokering for other nation. Initially they did for America, and still in some of the extent they do for the America. Nowadays they have started doing for the China also. So they are the brokers. There is a term whichever is used by as Jaishankar, that is dalal, that Pakistan is that country only. So we admire Pakistan into this context, so there is a no any significance of it, because Pakistan is a deep state. They try to control their public on the name of the religion, on the name of the nation only. But although if we talk about the reality, so they just exploit their own people. And once people become angry, people start rebel against the government only, then they attack on the India, or for just getting the sympathy of the people into the nation only. So this is very one of the old philosophies, and world knows about it. But the problem is that if we talk about the major countries like America and Western countries like USA, and some of the more countries, those are in support of the Pakistan. So they know that Pakistan was in grey list, and Lashkar-e-Taiba and Jaish-e-Mohammed, these are some of the terrorist organizations of the Pakistan. Those are considered to be terrorist organization by the United Nations also. But still, while having full information like this, they just consider Pakistan to be one of them very good nation, although everything is unequivocal in front of everyone. But still, for just getting their own benefit, for just getting the opportunity to target India, they do the activities like this. Because recently there was a one of the claims of the American minister also, that whatever the mistake they did along with China, they don't want to repeat it. So there was a response of the external minister of India, S Jaishankar, also, that India will develop, that is 100% sure. And if any country is developing, so that is because of their determination, their hard work. No one is gonna get developed just because of someone's mistake only. So it is unequivocal in front of everyone. But still Pakistan and America, so they are having the problem of the colonial era. Because in colonial era, as they behaved with other countries, and Pakistan is also having the mentalities like this, because they could do anything, they could do nothing into their education. So their education is also linked with that only. So until they will be properly educated, education doesn't mean to be bookish knowledge. They should be educated in terms of the culture and tradition also. Because right now they are having education, they are having schools, but schools are getting vandalized if they are getting proper, whichever is the requirement, proper education into those premises. But this is one of the challenges for India only. Because until we will cater the problem of the Pakistan, we will be not able to develop ourselves. Because some of the security challenges will be there from the Pakistan. As we all know, there's a problem into Bangladesh also, although thankfully Tariq Rahman is a one of the elected prime minister of the Bangladesh. So but before some time only, there was a interim prime minister of the Pakistan, of the Bangladesh only, Muhammad Yunus. And he was just making baseless claims. He was talking about the Siliguri corridor, and was just claiming to be having the right on the Bihar, and some of the parts of the Lucknow also. Means any kind of remarks they were making. So see, these are the some of the bluff things only. They don't keep that much credible things. But still, when there are this much serious challenges for internal security, and some of the threats from foreign countries to the, and especially about neighboring countries to the India. So it has been one of the obvious challenge for India to just cater Pakistan and America. Along with China is one of the security challenge for India. Bangladesh is also not having that much warm relation, and there's a problem in Myanmar, that is just because of the junta rule only. And in northeast also there is a huge chaos, because in Manipur there is a president rule. And so these are some of the challenges for India. In foreign also there is some of the tariffs whichever are being posed on India. So these are some of the challenges of the India, whichever are mandatorily to be tackled by India only. So until these challenges will be tackled, nothing can be done. So if you talk about see, actually I go for one of the classes. So I went to one of the classes of the nation building. Means I am perceiving the BTech, but still, so there is a one of the class that is nation building. Means while getting the education of the BTech, we are having one of the elective subjects, that is nation building. So we went for the nation building class. So in whichever there is a one of the ma'am, she, her rank was lieutenant. So she just teaches some of the information. Means she teaches current affairs, she teaches wars related to 1947, 1971, or 1999. So although I have the great interest into this because of the having past background about it. So there was a concern about the Iran, Israel, and America war. So at the last, when ma'am completed her class, then at the last I asked one of the sensitive questions, although it might not be appropriate to ask into the open class, but still I just raised the concern because I was having the doubt like this. So I asked ma'am, is there any kind of a link of the Epstein files from the Iran, Israel, and America war? So ma'am didn't respond directly. Ma'am said that it is not appropriate to ask like this, but still, I would see, give me one of the hints that if there is a problem in your own home, then you will try to create some of the challenges with the neighboring country or neighboring neighbors only, so that people could not ask about your own problem, your own internal problems. People would just focus on the neighboring challenge and would think about that only. Just ma'am gave this much hint, and through this hint only, you all would have also understand that what is the relation of the Epstein file and of the Iran Israel war only. So this was all about from my side. I hope you all would have understand that what is the situation going on in the Gulf nation. And at the last, as American President Donald Trump is having very less testimony, as I emphasize on this in a lot of videos of me. So Donald Trump claimed to declare the ceasefire, or saying to facilitate the peace deal between both nation through Pakistan only, but nothing is appearing to be like this. Although stock market has been also volatile a lot because of these problems only. So at the last, nothing is predictable, everything is uncertain here. But still, if we talk about the problems for India, so yeah, there is a problem because of the blockage of the Gulf of Hormuz. This is one of the challenges for India, because of which LPG is not able to be is not getting transported to India properly. Means it is getting transported through Sivalik and what is the name of the ship? Nanda something. So these two ships came to the India, through which LPG came. So it is fine to be delivered, but still there is a scarcity of the petroleum also. Although one of the my seniors was there, he was saying that there is a scarcity of the petrol because he uses the bike. Then he informed that he is getting the scarcity of the petrol. So there is a scarcity of the petrol and diesel, means for fossil fuel also. So these are some of the challenges for India. But if we talk about India's perspective on this problem, so India is just tilted toward America and Israel only. Although if we talk about the people of the India, so people of the India are having some of the condolences for the Iran only, because Iran is one of the countries whoever supported for India a lot. Yeah, there might be some of the conditions in 1964 5, yeah, in 1965 only, when Iran supported Pakistan. But at that time there was a government whichever was the puppet of the America. But now there is a government of the Khamenei. One of the Khamenei's got killed, but still there is a proper council of the Khamenei's of 86 people. So once one got died, it does not mean that another would not be able to come. So there is a numerous number of the Khamenei's. So there is a no challenge with it. So at the last, I would conclude my video. I'm trying to conclude for a very long time. So at the last, I'm concluding my video that there is a challenge in between Iran and Israel, but America came to neutralize Iran's dominance. So there is a reason behind it, because because Mossad, whichever is the intelligence agency of Israel, that is having a lot of power in itself, because whatever the secretive information and some of the information related to Epstein file also, that is having by them only. So because of having the sensitive information like this, they blackmail. Yeah, this is one of the internal information whichever I am sharing with you all, that they blackmail the leaders of the United States of America, that if you didn't act like this, I will expose this, I will expose that. Because of which Donald Trump is also having a pressure to attack on the Iran only. So that was all about. I hope you understood. Now there is a time to just support for the nation. There was a concern about the lockdown also about Modi ji, but Modi ji was just talking about the corona pandemic, but it is not related to means lockdown only, that there will be lockdown. If there will be lockdown, so we overcome from the pandemic, so we can counter from that only. We are Indians, whether we might be Hindu, Muslim, or from any community, we can survive in any situation. So we aren't required to be worried. If there will be any kind of a challenge, we will tackle it by hooks or by crook. I hope you all understood. For getting the videos like this, for getting the unfiltered talk on any of the topics, just subscribe to my channel and hit the like button, so that any kind of new update would not be left by you. I hope you all enjoyed. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Keep working for the nation only. Jai Hind.